Hello again, guys. So on this video we're gonna build the hinge, and based on what we see this, it looked like this, the shape, and then these are cut flat, and actually it's kind of like this, like that. Here we go. And then this section is like half cylindrical coming out. Okay, it's like that, or maybe it could be just like this too. So let me get rid of this. I think it's more like this. There we go. And then these sections are kind of curved in and then coming like that. The profile of it. So basically, that is interlocked like there, and then um, there's a hinge. It's not so clear at all. Um, so in that case, we could do whatever we want actually. And now the door and the engine compartment has a little gap there, so we will create that split. Okay, like that. Okay, so this is what we. Oh, sorry, I closed that by accident. Let me go back to my file quick. Make sure truck detail, and here we go. Coming back. Let's take a look at this angle. Oh, that's better. So it's really thin and then just basically a big cylindrical kind of. So I don't have to do too complex at all. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. First, we need to modify. Let's go to 1. Here we go. And grab this section and then just move a little bit so that there's a gap. Just a little bit. Okay. Alright. I think that's good. So it has a little gap in there. Okay. So we're gonna use cylindrical. One cylindrical. And I'm gonna move it out. Relocate it. And let me switch to wireframe mode. So right there. And let's match the height. And I'm gonna do 6 again. And then the height. Right about there. And the radius need to be thinner. So how about right there? Okay. And I'm gonna move that a little bit right here. I know there's a section there, but because what my plan is, let's remove the cap. Okay. Because this is what I plan to do. I'm gonna select this. There we go. And I'm gonna extrude it. So now I'm gonna just hold shift key this time. I'm gonna move it out. And then I'm gonna flatten it. Like that. There we go. Can you see? Okay. And let me go to object mode, control 1. There we go. And I'm gonna select these faces. And I'm gonna extrude again, and then you can just use shift key and then grab, extrude, and then scale, and done. Basically. So now let's cut this. Oh wait, we're gonna create a hole, right? Forgot. Select that and extrude face. We should do, well, we want to cut a hole, so here we go. How about 0.5? Okay, 0.5. So press F to frame selection, and I forgot to do the same time. So extrude and then offset 0.5 and delete that hole. Delete it. Delete it. And then you just shift right click and choose S. Double click, and bridge. Here we go. Now you have a hole in there. Okay. And I think I forgot one thing though. Based on the image, um, the other one, it need to be see right here. So basically they have to have a some kind of cylindrical look. And so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna multi-cut. Let's open up the hole a little bit. 1, 2. Okay. So it look like this. And we're gonna get rid of this face. 1, 2, and 3. Here we go. And then we're gonna cut that also, the inside. Now the inside we wanted to cut because we wanted to open. There we go, like that. And I mean, this is what my plan to do. Can you see? I'm gonna open it like that. And then I'm gonna combine, I'm gonna join them. Hold on. I'm trying to thinking of the word. Okay, so I couldn't think of right now, so never mind. So I'm gonna grab that edge and so basically I'm gonna bridge it. Not a pin bridge might be too confusing, so I need to make them. Oh, I cut it perfectly match. This one is not, so I'm gonna have to move it up. Here we go. Need to be matched. So now if I go to object mode, append to polygon to shift, click, append. You have to be on object mode in order to do that. There we go. To use that to. There we go. So we append it, and now we're gonna append that to there, and then these to that. See that? And then we're gonna close that up. Now this part you're gonna have to click and click like this in order to close it up. This one. Okay, and then now that can come to here, and then that can go down there. So now look like this. Let me soften or harden first. Here we go, so that we don't see a soft cut. So it look like this. Can you see that, the hinge? So now the other one though, because I forgot, I should have, I did not forget. Let's delete history. I should have duplicate the cylindrical. I didn't plan well, so I'm gonna create a new cylindrical. Select, shift select, and then match. Translate. There we go. Then after you match, you reduce the size. Let's put the cap to 0 for now, and then that will be 6. Here we go. And the height, basically we want it to fit inside there, so you can just move. And let's do the radius. I don't remember what radius we use. Oh, that's it. No. 0.6. Perfect. So 0.6. Now when we do 0.6, I think let's do a little smaller. 0.55. Here we go. So that it has a little offset, and then the height will be 0.18. Actually the height you could just manually move vertices now because we don't really care. Here we go. We just want to be a little off. Okay, so now this time we're gonna, you could extrude this way. So if I do extrude this time, because I want it to be like this, perpendicular to, there we go, right? So let's see, Control 1, I want it to get that part slide in. So we're gonna extrude, and then I'm gonna extrude again one more time. You can just shift right, switch to selection 2, so that we can do it like this, straight line, and then scale it. Obviously it's too thick, we're gonna fix that. Okay, so we're gonna grab that section and just squish in. Now on this angle we can grab that vertices and push. I want it to have a little angle there. Okay, it might be too far, but so now basically we want this to be fit inside that section. There we go. And I think the position is in, well, no, I think it's good. I'm gonna just leave it like that. So I'm gonna grab the vertices there, and I'm gonna push it in, so that is really in. And we don't have to merge them, wheel or merge. It's just stick it in there, same as this part, stick it in there, because it's appeared to be like that. Now for the bolt though, and you could, by the way, the inside you don't need to cut the hole actually, because it's gonna be hidden. Actually none of them need to be cut the hole. I mean, like have a hole like that, but has a separate part. Like this section is good. So, well, we already do it. So let's modify, fix, transform, so that we can move them back and forth easily later. Here we go. Delete history, save. Okay, and come on. Okay, so I'll select this section, select the face. I mean, if you want, let's isolate it. Control 1. Face, pick that, pick this, extrude at the same time, and then offset. We already know that 0.5 is about right. And then I'm gonna hit delete, and then you just bridge. Double click on that edge and this edge and bridge. Here we go. Delete history again. Go to object mode. Shift Alt D. There we go. So now while we're on here, let's press 3. Okay. So let's stop continuity. One there, here, there. And I should have make it closer, but here we go. There's one. Okay, and this section we want, here we go. So now that's good enough. Control 1 to bring everything back, and then select only this guy. Control 1, isolate vertices, multi-cut, so obviously we need that, need this, bottom, and then we need the inside, So basically I just try to stop continuity wherever I want it. There we go. So now cut all the way there. Here we go. And I can cut more, but I can let go. This looks kind of nice. I like it. And now these might be, can you see, these might be too sharp. Can you see it like that? If I want it to be a little more rounded, that part, I can kind of move these edges back a little bit more. If I press 3, can you see? I can move it like that. Let me undo again. I could make sure move all the way. That one too. And here we go. So that these section are a little rounder. Okay. And that's it. Control 1. Oh, not done yet. I forgot this section. Here we go. Okay. Okay. So here we go. And now for the cap, I'm gonna just use a cylinder again and match. Here we go. 6 size, same. 6. And if you're lazy to cut the cap, just leave the cap as is. And this one will be, how about 0.5? I'm gonna move that a little. There we go. To just be right somewhere there. I think, how about 0.5? There we go. Okay. And I can do 0.5. Look like this. Ah. How about 0.2? A little thinner. Okay. And you just put it there. Now, you could do like this. Select the face and extrude, offset a little bit. How about 0.25? 0.3? 0.35. Here we go. And then you extrude one more time. I can press G, repeat the 2, and then I can move. There we go. You can go to object mode, move it. There we go. And so, what if you want a top and bottom to have? I don't think you need it because, well, let's do it anyway. Control 1. Okay. So basically, what you can do though, you could delete the face on the bottom there. Okay. And then you mirror geometry. So this time you will mirror on y-axis. So if I do mirror, there we go. Change to y-axis. Click apply because I use boundary. So use bounding box right there. So now I mean, you could delete this line to save a little resolution, and then just grab the vertices on the bottom. I'm going to do Control 1 so that I can move that. Okay, grab the vertices. Here we go. And you can make it a little offset a little bit so that it looks like it's separated. Okay. So now I'm going to Control 1 one more time. Okay. And stop continuity. So stop continuity. Oh, wait. You don't even need to stop continuity on this one because we want a facet looking. So that's it. And you don't have to press 3. And I'm gonna delete history, feeds transform, so that nice and clean. Delete history, and we're gonna name this, how about door hinges and mash, so that we have hinge 1, hinge 2. I mean, you can name a more literal. It's totally up to you. I am not going to do it. I'm getting lazy. So now I'm going to group these together. Edit, group, center pivot, modify, center pivot. Turn on move tool so that you can see. And we're going to modify display, heads up display, transform display, selection handle, so that we can see. And we can move the selection handle out a little bit by selecting a component selection, turn on selection handle selection, grab that. Sorry. Come on. Why is doing that? I think my anti-aliasing caused that. Hey. Okay. Hey guys, you might need to check a modeling toolkit. You need to turn these off. There we go. And now, see, it's off. So, because that's called multi-selection, that caused the selection to be multiple. Multiple component can be selected at once. So now we can go to object mode. Here we go. So we're gonna name this a hinge group. So I'm gonna just call door hinge all group. How about that? Okay. So now you could just duplicate that group node. But when you duplicate, you need to duplicate special because you want Maya to help you to rename it. So go to duplicate spatial, and the only thing you need, let's reset. Only thing you need to select is assign unique name. Click apply, leave that window, and then remove. And I think I got to look at on the real picture. It doesn't show it on here. On the it show only 2 on the blueprint somehow. So right really close right there, and then another one. I'm gonna click apply again, and right here I can see the right there. Okay, so we done for the door set, and we are ready to duplicate this door and then reverse to the other side. So now this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to make sure that you select the group node of the hinge. There we go. Now might be a good idea. Did we group this? We do. Oh no, hold on, select the wrong one. Here we go. We did not group this handle, so let's group that handle all together. So edit, group, and then modify center pivot. When it turn on move to, it should be right somewhere there. You can change pivot point if you want. So I'm gonna name a door handle all group. Okay, and I'm gonna display, transform display selection handle, and then go to component mode right here, selection handle, grab that, turn on move to, and just move. So that is easy to select. Here we go. So now what you need is you need a door, window, the glass, and all three group of the hinges. And then we're going to group it together. Control G, edit group. And now, right now by default, the pivot point is shift to the center of the workspace. I would modify center pivot and then press D. I wanted to change this pivot to right around there. The reason is because if we're gonna animate this in the future, I'm gonna move right there. That will be the pivot of rotation. There we go. So now if I turn on rotate 2, if I rotate the group, can you see? Not perfect, but wow. I delete it. Press change again. D has to be in there. Can do, here we go. Or you can do, oh hey guys, I forgot. If we're gonna animate it, these part of the hinge, hold on, should be static. That one. So I'm not going to do lecture on this, so I'm gonna let go. And this doesn't look good at all. I think the pivot, it need to be right here, and this guy need to be stay. So don't worry about it because we are not doing animation. If you taking a technical direction, which I will be teaching it, we will do something similar with the car and with the pivot point controls, stuff like that. So in this case, I'm gonna just leave it there, and I'm gonna turn on display, transform display, selection handle, and now you might see that the selection handle on the hinge become a crosshair, because Maya wanted to separate and dedicate that this crosshair is under another group node. That's what it is. Okay. And luckily I look at this, I have to move this out. Here we go, because they have a slightly different label. Okay, so now when I move it out, I gotta freeze transform again. There we go. And when you freeze transform again, you're gonna have to the selection handle has been reset to the workspace. So control 1, and can you see right there? So we're gonna have to grab that, move it. Here we go. So now, hold on. I need to be on group node. Oh, okay, that's correct. Selection handle. Okay. Grab that, move it again. Because there's another pivot point to, there's another. Here we go. Now it's correct. Show up. Okay. So control 1. Okay. Now this one has the same problem. Move it out. Here we go. Okay. And I'm gonna freeze transform again. Let's isolate. Control 1. Modify, freeze, and grab that. Bring it back. Ouch. Hey. Okay. And here we go. Control 1. Oh wait, my handle is gone. Oh, it's there. I think I have to go to object mode, display head selection handle. I think I probably moved the wrong one. So let me select the group node again. Oh no, sorry, that the wrong one. Here we go. That's the group. Display selection handle. Control 1 so that we can see where it is. And then grab that. I'm gonna have to do, where is it? Here we go. So okay, now show up, because sometimes there are when you show select by selection handle, also select show another handle, because each object has its own handle. Control 1. Okay, so now we are ready. So we're gonna select the group node of the door. So let's go to the door. Now the group I'm gonna call left door, left door set. So that makes sense. Group. Okay. And it has a little rotate somehow. Here we go. See, when we feed transform, it's easy to move or relocate everything back to the original. Now we're gonna grab the selection handle icon, move it outside a little bit so that easy to select. Okay, so now I can grab that. See, door left. I'm gonna go to edit, duplicate spatial. We want it to duplicate and assign unique name on it. Duplicate spatial, and now we got two of them. So I'm gonna rename the second one to R. Let me move that. Here we go. Okay, and now we're gonna put it to the other side. However, group it to itself. We're gonna use this group node to flip like this. If I put -1 on X, see, it's go to the other side. However, it's offset a little bit. Can you see? Undo, flip. You need to change the pivot point, because the pivot point, my pivot point is offset of the world space. I want the pivot point to be right in the middle of this line, so that they match. Ignore the windshield, because the windshield we kind of shifting it a little bit, but this is the center. See, that's the center. So you find your center, and I'm gonna press D, right, and I'm gonna hold V key so that I can snap to vertices. Just so basically I want it to snap to that line. So when you constrain only one direction, it will not be moved left and right, move up and down, or back and forth. So now it's in the center. I mean, if you can't do snap, just eyeballing it. So now I can -1, -1. Here we go. So now it's right in the right position. Here we go. So now you can ungroup it. Select that group too. Edit, ungroup. Okay. Now, can you see there's a little bit of volumes there? If we freeze the transformation on all of this, which we have to, it will reset our selection handle. So you have to go in and rework on a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna do modify freeze it. See, our selection handle is gone. See, it shift to that area. Can you see that? Control 1. It just shift it to the original copy. So now I'm gonna go to select by component. I can grab all of, I can't grab all of them, sorry. So grab that, grab this, there, and now that one is there. Now this section, I do not know which one is which. I mean, you can try to grab both if you have two of them. Oh, no, that's good. Okay, so I think that's the correct one. Here we go. That's it. Control 1. And now we done with the door set. Save. Alright. So I'm gonna Control 1. And that's it. You can save now. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna stop the video now.